Purpose.
Step out of the vehicle, sir. I just need to identify you.
But for what purpose?
You're making it harder. All I'm trying to do is...
I'm trying to make it lawful. Suspicion.
This is articulable reasonable suspicion. You just proved
Of what
it.
crime? Of what crime? Whoa! Whoa! Simple battery.
Back up. You need to back up, dude. That's it. We were told to back up when you were over there, man.
Back up. Back up. Don't even put that near my face again.
Put what near your face?
Don't get that near my face. Back up. Back up.
I'm gonna ask you just to.
No, you ain't ask me shit. Okay, you're not gonna ask me shit. Okay, I'm gonna walk around whenever I want to. You ain't got shit to tell me. Okay.
As soon as we're having to like.
Picture this. You're on a quiet drive, just checking your map to figure out the way, when suddenly the flashing lights appear behind you. A routine moment turns tense fast as an officer demands your ID. Not because you broke the law, but because your turnaround raised their suspicions. But wait, is suspicion alone enough to force you to show ID? In today's video, we dive deep into a heated exchange between a determined citizen and persistent police officers, where the right to remain private clashes head-on with authority.
Where's Lauren?
Hi.
Everything all right, sir?
Yeah, I was checking out something out on the map.
Okay, all right. You do realize you stopped there, back there?
Yeah, we thought we could get through. Then we saw we couldn't, so we turned around.
All right. You got your driver's license with you?
I do. Am I getting pulled over for something?
Well, you pulled into the water driveway back there.
To turn around.
Yeah, and we're trying to figure out what you were doing. We're trying to identify you.
Is that illegal?
How's my ID going to tell you what I'm doing?
Well, we're trying to identify you.
Okay.
For what?
May I please have your driver's license?
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, sir.
What infraction do you believe I've
pulled
committed?
over here on the road, and I checked
Yeah.
that.
Because I was going to look at the map. I didn't want to get on my cellular device
Well, that's good.
while I was driving.
Well, that's good. I appreciate it. You got your driver's license?
I have my driver's license with me, but I'm not certain I'm required to give it. Can you state some sort of statute or
Yes, sir.
some sort of infraction?
Anytime you're requested by law enforcement to provide driver's license, you have to provide driver's license.
If you've committed some sort of infraction or
You turn
crime.
around back there.
Was
It's
that
not
illegal?
illegal.
Was that illegal?
And you pulled in, so we're trying to figure out what
Was
you're
that
doing
illegal?
down there. We were trying to figure out.
I understand that.
We're trying to figure out what you're doing there.
But you're not to figure out what I'm doing, police. You're the law enforcement police.
And that we're trying to figure out. It's suspicious. So we're just trying to figure out what you were doing down
Is
there.
one
You
of
have
your
your driver's
is
license?
one of these cars your supervisor?
Yes, sir, it is.
I'd like
but
to talk to your supervisor,
You're going
please.
to talk to me right now. And do you have your driver's license, sir?
I'm not. I don't think I'm required to give you my driver's license, and I'd like to talk to your supervisor to find out.
Yes, sir. May I please get your driver's license?
I don't believe you're giving me a lawful command, sir.
Yes, I am, sir.
For what purpose do you need my ID? What crime do you or ordinance do you suspect me to have broken?
Because it was suspicious of you to pull
Suspicious,
into
is
the driveway
that a
and back up
misdemeanor or is
and
that a
pull back
felony?
this way.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
That's articulable reasonable suspicion that you were
Of what
doing
crime?
something. That you were loitering or something like that. Do you have
Do you have
driver's
evidence
license?
that I was loitering?
Sir, you pulled in back there, did you not?
I turned around, yeah, because I saw that I couldn't get through.
You
That's
couldn't get
correct.
through. The road was open. I don't know.
Oh, I
where
saw.
you-
It looked like there was checkpoints for getting into the prison or something. So we turned around because we didn't think we could get through.
As you can see from our plate, we're not from here,
Yeah.
so
I
yeah.
understand that. Do you have your driver's license?
I don't. I'm telling you. Am I lawfully required to give you my ID?
Yes, sir. Yes,
what?
sir.
What? For what purposes am I lawfully required?
What I just explained to you, sir.
Suspicion isn't a crime, and I didn't break any
Articulable
ordinance.
reasonable suspicion, yes.
Of
a crime.
Of a
Articulable
crime.
reasonable suspicion that you turn around back
Can
there
I just
doing
talk to the
something.
supervisor that's back there?
No, sir. I need your driver's license.
I'm done answering questions.
All right, sir. I'm gonna have you step out of the vehicle for me, sir.
For what purpose?
Step out of the vehicle, sir. I just need to identify you. That,
But
and that's
for what
all.
purpose?
You're making it harder. All I'm trying to do. Is
I'm trying to make it lawful.
All I'm trying to do.
What law do you think I broke to pull me over for?
You were down there. You pulled
I-
into the.
yes, I
I didn't
did.
know what you were doing, right?
I turned around.
That's the
I told you
warden's
what I'm
residence. That's the warden's residence.
I turned
State
around.
Property,
I didn't know
right?
whose it was.
It's state property. So I came
So
down
it's
here
public
to identify.
property.
That's state property. Okay.
Public property, then.
That's state property. Okay.
Was
So-
it illegal to turn around on his
Well,
property?
it's articulably reasonable suspicious that you're performing something
A turnaround
illegal there,
in a
or
vehicle.
you're doing something there when we have other things going on. So if I can please
I'm
identify
not
you,
from
sir.
in this town.
Okay, and that's fine. And all I have to do is identify you. We can get you on your way.
How is identifying me going to tell you what I was doing?
Well, we're making sure that you're not a wanted person. You're somebody that was going to go there and harm the warden or something.
The ID is not
I'm
going to tell you
making a
that.
formal request for your supervisor right now.
Okay, well that's fine, sir.
I'm formally
But-
making a request
and
right now for your
I'm making a
supervisor.
formal request that you provide your driver's license.
But it's not a lawful request, correct?
It is a lawful request.
For what reason do I need
Like
ID
I said,
myself?
articulable reason suspicion.
What is the statute?
3611.
35.3611. What's your statute IDing? It says that if you've committed a crime, if you have in the commission of a crime, already committed a crime.
Step out for me, sir.
I'm trying to get identified, and I don't think I need to.
Step back here.
For what reason?
Step back here.
What did he explain? He explained that I turned around in someone's driveway. Yes, I did. I don't know whose driveway was.
Stop and listen. You asked me a question. I'm telling you exactly what I'm
I
doing.
don't. Is it unlawful to turn around in a driveway?
Let me explain.
Go ahead.
Get where I'm going.
Go ahead.
All right. Currently, there's been events happening there at the prison, correct?
I don't know. You can see I'm from Florida.
So
So this is what's going on.
Okay.
There's been events that's happened there at the prison in the last week. All right.
I didn't know
We
that.
have an incident going on right now.
I didn't know that
Now,
either.
You pulled into the warden's driveway. Now you're leaving.
I pulled into a driveway. I didn't know whose driveway it was. Wasn't posted for trespassing.
If you
I
will
made
hand
sure
your
to
phone
look.
to your buddy, he can record with both phones, but you're going to step out here and we're going to try to identify you.
Well, how is stepping out going to make me identify?
Because you haven't cooperated. I asked you
Okay,
multiple
so
times.
I'm going to ask
here.
you, sir. You're a supervisor, correct?
Doesn't matter. This is his stop right now.
But is this a lawful request for my ID?
That is correct.
Can you tell me what lawful statute or
Sir,
of
step
what?
out.
My wallet's down there, so I can get you my ID from down there.
Can you
I'm
grab
not
your
going to have
wallet
you
from
get
right
it.
there? Can you grab? I was
I
pointing
can't
at
see
it.
it.
It's right there. That's why I was pointing at it. You think that?
Okay,
it was
so
just
I'm going to identify myself.
Let me see your
I'm going to
driver's
identify myself, but I am going to make sure to follow through with this because I don't believe it's
By
lawful.
all means, please,
Okay.
sir.
So
I'm
you're-
not telling you. I'm not telling
So
you.
you're
you
right, just for the record, you're identifying me right now for what purpose?
Like I told you.
Because
you,
you're suspicious.
turned
Because I'm
around.
suspicious.
Yes, you turned around. You don't know everything that has happened.
I don't
recently.
know anything that's
Okay,
happened. I'm not
so
from here.
I'm going to explain it to you once I'm able to identify you.
Okay. So you're identifying me for suspicious behavior,
Yes, sir.
and that's not a misdemeanor nor a felony.
It is. It would
nor
be.
have
What-
I committed
what-
a traffic infraction.
We don't know what you're doing. But honestly,
This isn't going to tell you what I'm doing. But so, just for the record, I have not made a traffic infraction, correct?
sir, you
Is that
pulled-
correct?
You pulled into the water.
Did I
You
make
are
a traffic
articulable-
infraction? Yes or
Sir,
no?
Sir, you pulled into a driveway that does not
Yes, I
belong
did.
to you, right?
Yes.
You don't know who it belongs to.
Correct. I was
All
turning
right,
around.
so
It's
I'm
a
coming down
normal
here. I've
practice.
informed you.
Yes.
When I initially informed you, when I asked for your driver's license, you asked for the reason. I informed you whose driveway that was.
Which I asked was that unlawful,
All right.
and you said
Yes,
it's
I'm
state
trying to
property.
figure. I'm trying to figure out because of the
My
events
ID
that
is going to
occurred.
make it yes or not
Yes, sir.
unlawful?
Yes, sir.
My
Let
ID
me
is going to
see- let
change
me see
whether
your
it's
driver's
lawful or
license.
not. All right.
I'm in.
I am handing you my driver's license
Yes,
under
sir.
duress. Under threat of...
okay.
Am I going to get arrested if I don't give you my license?
Sir, you can be charged. I'm just asking for your driver's license.
Am I going to be arrested if I don't give you my
I'm just
driver's
asking
license?
for your driver's license. Yes, sir.
If
you
you're
can be arrested.
If
You
you're
can.
asking for it, I'm going to say no. If you're requesting it, requiring it by law,
I am requiring
under
it by law.
threat of arrest, then I will.
I
then
am
will do it.
requiring it by law. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am going to get arrested if I don't ID myself.
There is state law that says when you're requested by
It's a
law
yes or
enforcement.
no?
Yes,
Okay.
if you're required by law enforcement, you must provide your driver's
All right.
license.
If there's a reasonable suspicion.
This is articulable reasonable suspicion. You just
Of
proved
what
it.
crime? Of what crime? Whoa! Whoa! Simple battery. You just battered me, sir.
Step out here, because I've given you lawful commands.
And you have my ID.
Please,
And
give-
you have my ID.
Please give your phone to your friend, and we're gonna step out here.
Okay, I'm stepping out. You don't need to manhandle me. I'm
I'm
stepping
not.
out.
How am I
Your
manhandling?
hand-
Step out.
Okay, I'm stepping
I'm
out.
not. I don't want you doing anything to put the vehicle in drive because I've had that happen before.
I'll shut it off.
All right, thank you.
I
Step back
didn't
here.
even think of that. I apologize.
Step back
Okay,
here.
I'm stepping back.
We're gonna step in front of my car. We'll get out the road.
Well,
I just want you out the road. I just want you out the road.
He said rear. You said my car, and he said rear. So that's all right. Drop it. You drop it. Stop barking orders at me, tyrant. That's what you are. You know it.
This encounter is a powerful reminder that understanding your rights isn't optional. It's essential. Always stay calm, ask clear questions, and never be afraid to request a supervisor. Suspicion is not a crime, and standing firm, respectfully, can prevent a small stop from spiraling into something worse. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and most importantly, know that your rights are not up for negotiation. Ever wondered what happens when a routine filming turns into a full-blown meltdown? In today's video, we witness an absolutely unhinged moment with a Los Angeles sheriff as simple recording escalates into shouting, chaos, and pure frustration. From aggressive commands to wild accusations about filming a computer screen, this encounter quickly spirals out of control. Stick around as we break down the tension and see just how far things can go when officers lose their cool.
Oh, you got the lower back cat then, huh? See, lift up your vest real quick.
It's one of those.
Come on, man.
Damn, that's a fucked up haircut. Just go bald, man. Haircut's kind of weird. Seems like it's kind of fucked up.
Shine that light on me.
Hey, turn off the fucking phone, dude. You're not allowed to videotape a computer. You know that, right?
I'm not taping the computer.
Okay, your phone was in towards the car.
It's in towards the car, but I'm not
But
recording
guess
the
what's
computer.
also in the car when the direction of your phone? Back up. You need to back up, dude. That's it.
We were told to back up when you were over there, man.
Back up.
And
Back up.
Be in the sidewalk.
Back up.
You're on the street.
Back up. Get your cigarette out of my face. Back up. Back up. Don't hit me with the phone. Back up. Back up. Back up. Don't even put that near my face again. Don't get that near my face. Back up. Back up. Back up. As you're told. Back up. Back up.
I'm good enough.
Back up.
I'm backing up. I'm backing up already.
Back up. Don't touch me with anything. Back up. I'm telling you to back up.
You're the one that's bumping into me. You're the one that's bumping into me.
Back up. You're good right there. Thank you.
Back up.
You were already told to back up.
Don't you guys, man?
I told you to back up. Don't keep approaching me, okay?
Come on,
all right?
Wait, de-escalate, man. Don't you know how to take a little criticism, man? People filming the cops, keeping you accountable.
Ready?
You can't take some of that or what?
Thank you, pussy. Have a good night.
Stop acting like a bitch.
Okay, good night.
Pussy. You couldn't even control yourself. Yeah, that's what you put the public, man.
This incident is a crystal clear example of why staying calm is crucial, even when the authorities aren't. Always remember, your right to record in public is protected, but tension can escalate fast if tempers flare. Keep your distance, know your rights, and never let intimidation tactics rattle you. Situations like this are exactly why filming the police matters more than ever. Accountability starts with your camera. Today's encounter is a textbook example of how thin-skinned officers can weaponize their authority when they feel threatened by a camera. We're diving into an intense standoff between an activist and officer hunter who acted like a junior high bully with a badge, desperately trying to block the public's right to film. The tension skyrockets as spotlights are weaponized and policy violations are blatantly ignored. Stick around because this clash over the First Amendment reveals more than just a misunderstanding. It exposes a dangerous mindset.
Pause the audio, guys. Damn, that dude's giving me a dirty look. They're trying to look like they're trying to get that back seat. Oh, sorry, guys. Trying to put my glasses on so I can read. Girl with the camera, hello. Van, hello. Sunflower, hi. It looks like there's an officer in the back seat. He's actually in the back seat. When I passed by, they had the guy sitting down right there. Yeah, they're really in it. Damn, they're really in it. I'm not sure what they're looking for. I mean, they're really searching this car a lot. So for right now, I want to take an opportunity to give a shout out to San Joaquin. For sending other subscribers over, making a video of me. And there was I had 17,000 subscribers when he did that, and I'm almost after him making that video of me, I'm almost at 19,000 subscribers. So San Joaquin, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. And they're really stripping this car, going through it. Damn, they even used the hammer to move some of the stuff.
Oh yeah, you can do it.
They used a hammer to remove. Yeah, they did. They used a hammer to remove the panels. Oh, guys in this one. You know what, Alex G, some of these cops do, but there's some of these cops that are super tyrants. I have my last video of recording Salt Lake City Police. One of the sergeants had a tantrum because I didn't move fast enough. So yeah, some of these cops know the drill, know the routine, but some of them always want to really do. Look, he's putting the lights at me. So I'm gonna put my flashlight at him now. Hey, that's called prior restraint. It's called prior restraint. See, we were just talking about it. Here you go. Look at, standing here for a while. Some of these cops are just like childish, man. Fucking kids. Hey, let's see what he's gonna try to do. He's gonna try to fuck with me again. Hey, you know that's called prior restraint. Violating my rights right there. That's what you're doing. That's called prior restraint. Better read up.
It's called prior restraint.
Yes, it's called prior restraint. Look it up. You're violating my right there. Freaking clown.
Yeah, I am gonna ask you just to.
No, you ain't ask me shit. Okay, you're not gonna ask me shit. Okay, I'm gonna walk around whenever I want to. You guys shit to tell me. Okay.
As soon as we're having to like interact with you while we're trying to do our job,
that's not my problem.
That's
okay?
when it becomes an interference thing. Okay, so just
you want to arrest me? You want to arrest me?
No, I don't.
Okay, then leave me the fuck alone. Get away from me.
That's why I'm asking.
Get away from me. I'll walk around up and down whenever I want to. Okay. I'll walk up and down if I want to.
That's fine, man.
All right, then. Well, leave me alone.
You said don't stand by.
What's your name? I'm going to file a complaint and a lawsuit against you. What's your name?
Do that, Officer Hunter.
Badge number.
Right here.
Right here.
Hunter, uniform 5'2".
You want mine too?
Remember that.
No, I already got yours.
Did you get my badge number?
Why you gotta be such a clown, dude?
What are you talking about?
Why you gotta be such a clown?
We're playing the light game.
Why you gotta be such a clown, dude?
That's why we're doing the light game.
Why you gotta be such a clown? Salt Lake, we were just talking about it, right, guys? Salt Lake City are a bunch of clowns. They're fucking pathetic, man. Instead of acting professional, here they're all acting stupid. It's all right. I'll talk to their IA officer.
You're welcome to do that.
I'm not talking to you, dumbass shit. So shut up and don't talk to me.
To your big fan base?
Don't talk to me, okay?
I got you.
Man,
all right? Don't talk to me.
Say it. Remember that.
Sorry, didn't want to interrupt.
Remember this thing. Is he gonna?
Hey, young guy, you should look up prior restraint and you'll see. It's against the law for you guys to do that shit, man.
Is that Utah code?
What?
Utah code? You want me to look it up?
He could easily be professional, just let me be. I wasn't interrupting them. I wasn't getting involved with them whatsoever. Every time the shit happens like this that I have to say something to a fucking cop is because they do shit like this all the time. I always show up, never say a word to them. Keep my distance and everything. They are always the one. They fucking do this shit. Always. Always. Oh, right there again. And then he tried to tell me to don't fucking to stay in one spot. Fuck you.
Oh, I don't care. You stay in one spot. I just don't want you standing right behind my car while my
I don't care whatever you want. I don't care what you want. I will be respectful with you guys, so you guys be respectful with me. Obviously, you guys are not respectful, so why should I be respectful to you guys?
What disrespectful thing have I done to you, sir?
And it's in your guys' policy to not interfere with the recording. Okay, look up your policy. Okay, 428.3, I believe it is, and point 1, 428. Look it up. Okay, recording in public. Okay, it says you guys not to interfere with the recording, and that's right there. What that officer's doing is prior restraint. Look it up. Prior restraint. You're a young officer, so don't become a tyrant like them. Learn the laws before you come out here, man.
I've been on longer than that guy has.
Well, then you should tell him to stop. It is your job to protect my rights. That's your number one job, is to protect people's right. You swore an oath to protect it. Do you know what the First Amendment is?
Yeah.
Do you know the 5 elements of the First Amendment? Do you know the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
Sorry, getting a phone call.
Yeah, that's exactly. That means no. Prove me wrong that you know the 5 elements of the First Amendment. Prove me wrong.
No, you're good.
I hope he proves me wrong that he knows the 5 elements of the First Amendment. Prove me wrong. Be the first officer that knows the 5 elements. He said, what did I do? And what he did wrong is allowing this guy to do what he was doing. That's what he did wrong. I'm still waiting for him to prove me wrong that he knows the elements of the First Amendment, unless he's looking it up right now.
Let me know in the comments below if you guys think that this officer actually took a minute to go in his phone and look up the First Amendment to try to prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong. Supposedly he was watching me because he didn't want me to be behind his patrol. There he is. Did you look up the First Amendment or what?
No.
Are you gonna give me the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
Well, I didn't want to.
What is it?
You got speech, religion, assembly, press. I don't remember the.
Which is what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why did you let him violate my rights by doing prior restraint with that flash with the spotlight? Why did you allow somebody to do that?
Well, he didn't
Why
interfere
did you
with
allow
your,
it? Yes, it is. That's interfering.
You can look it up.
recording. You
We're
just
all
got to
blind.
record his light
As he
instead.
looking at the phone.
No, that's interfering, man. That's preventing me from recording what you guys are doing. That's prior restraint. You got to read up to the laws. Okay, remember, when you violate constitutional right, your qualified immunity goes out the door. Remember that. Remember that. So maybe you want to teach your young boy over there doing that with the spotlight. With the spotlight, when I'm trying to document what you guys are doing, that's prior restraint. That's just blocking my view, blocking my camera from documenting my public servants, that's what you guys are, public servants. Unless you forgot that.
Nope.
Yeah, he looked up the First Amendment.
I didn't. I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Because I'm missing one of the 5.
Or just like you say, you didn't want to cheat, right? So.
No, if I wanted to look it up, I'd give you all 5.
Well, you should know that on top of your head.
Well,
that's the first law of the.
Which one did I miss?
That's the first law of the land. You're the one that's supposed to know these elements because you sworn an oath to protect them. And if you don't know them, how do you know you're not violating those elements?
What do we do about all the people driving with headlights on that might interfere with your recording?
That's different, dude. Come on.
Okay.
Did you guys hear that?
I'll be here all night, around for autographs and everything. Officer Burgoyne. And then U16, U16.
What was your partner's name? But I couldn't hear it.
Okay, yeah, Officer Hunter.
Hunter.
And then he is U52, I believe.
Anyone recording whatsoever at all, do not interfere with them at all. Do not block their cameras at all. That's what their policy says.
We're going to talk with this gentleman real quick and go over kind of some of his personal information. So if you don't mind, I don't know where you need to stand just so that doesn't get like recorded.
Wherever I want to stand. You want privacy, you create privacy.
Well, I try to, but
sitting him down in the car and talk inside the car.
Well, we need him to write some stuff and be out of the car. So
I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna walk around and do what I do.
He's got rights too.
There's no privacy in public, dude. I mean, come on. There's no privacy in public, man. Yeah, all the rights that he has, you guys probably violated them already. Yep, that's what I said. Create your own privacy. See, I would have been cool with them. I would say, okay, yeah, but what they did to me, that's, nah. Why should I work with them when they're not working with me? Clyde, I know, right? It was really funny. Yeah, he tried. But if he would have done what he's supposed to do and stop this guy from blocking me and flashing the light, I would have said, okay, yeah, you did something for me. Yes, I'll respect you. But they didn't respect me, so why should I respect them? Why should I? Create your privacy, man. Okay, there's
the face of a junior high school bully with the badge.
Hey, ex-bully.
This is exactly how they play their dirty game, flexing their badge like it's a weapon, hoping fear will make you fold. But here's the truth. Fear is their only power. When you know your rights and you hold that camera steady, you strip them of their false authority. So next time they try to blind you with spotlights or bury you in bogus charges, remember, you're not alone, and your courage exposes their corruption to the world. Hit record, stand tall, and let the tyrants tremble.